World building is fun. At least, it's fun for the author to brainstorm a ton of cool ideas for their original setting and to explore parts of the world the audience may never learn about. And yet, one of the fastest ways to lose your audience's attention is by dumping information on them before they care about it. But it's also hard to tell a story in a unique setting if the audience doesn't get what's going on, as nothing's been explained. Too much or too little information will both kill audience interest, so the key is to carefully portion out information as it becomes relevant, so the audience cares that they're learning. So how do you make it so these info dumps are relevant? Because in the real world, no one ever sits down and explains the mechanics of stuff that people see every day for an imaginary audience's sake. One common method is a real-world analogy. If the history of your setting is close enough to a real-world event, actively invite comparisons by reusing flags and armor styles and the like from that place and time. Another is to make the main character an outsider, somebody about as familiar with the setting as the audience themselves. As they're exposed to the world, so too is the audience, and so they'll ask the same questions at the same time. Another is for the protagonist to break one rule of your setting. Introduce a magic system by having a character who doesn't have to follow the same rules as everyone else. Then, when they're exposed to the normal world, the audience can use the shock's reactions to gauge what ought to be happening versus what is. Finally, once the audience is hooked on your story, then you can dump as much lore as you want to, and they'll be grateful for it.